Vale, venga. Okay.
Okay. Hello everyone. Hello Luis. How are you?
Hi, Xavi. Very good. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Thanks. Well, today we have a new AMA with Luis Carbajo, the CEO of Vottun, and we will discuss key questions and concerns related to Vottun's latest developments, including the launch of VTN token and the ambassador program. Okay, we have collected several questions from both ambassadors and community members. Okay, and we will do our best to address as many as possible. So let's start with the first set of questions from David. In this case, David is one of our veteran ambassadors, and he says, will the tokens be distributed in the Vottun wallet or on Vottun wall platform?
Okay, very direct. So first, just as a quick intro, I just wanted to say that yes, the TG is really coming, and we have. I am assuming that I have several questions about that because that is kind of like recurring questions. So I will be sharing more news about that, but this is kind of the first thing. Yes, the TG is almost here, so I'm very excited about that. Answering David's questions. Yes, so the token it will be received in the Vottun wallet that is inside Vottun World. So right now you can log into Vottun World account, and if you have received any tokens from airdrop, you already can see the balance. So this is where you are going to receive the real tokens, and from there obviously you can use them in the platform, or you can transfer that to a MetaMask or other kind of wallet. So you will need to log in into the platform to claim the tokens, and basically after that you can do the tokens, use it in Vottun or use it in other platforms with MetaMask or other wallets.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So the next question is what updates do we have on Cubic and the Vottun bridge? Maybe we have any progresses.
Yeah, no, happy that they asked me that question. So yes, we are making good progress with the Cubic project. For us, is one of the initial one to prove what we were putting together for open projects. So it's a really nice way to see how developers and the community can start building projects. We have accomplished the first milestones of the project. It has 3. So, and we will be announcing that in social media. I believe that in this week we are basically talking with the Cubic team, so they also amplify that achievement, so everybody knows about that. So it's progressing well. It's certain that we are finding some surprises in the development side because Cubic is a new blockchain and it has some new features that we didn't know very well. So that is kind of like it's been a little bit challenging, but it's progressing well. I guess that pretty soon we will be accomplishing milestone 2, and the third one probably in 2 more weeks or something, or the total could be around a month, and that will be ready for the community to check and use, etc. So pretty cool. We are progressing well, and the good part is that we are also learning. As I said, it's the first kind of open project that we are giving rewards to developers, and we are learning with the feedback from these developers what we can improve, what it should be a little bit better structure. So this has been a very good project to start with.
Yeah, good news. Okay, so last questions from David. He says, and this is a very important question, a key question. Do we already have a date for the TGE, and on which exchanges will be listed the token?
So we still don't have a final date for the TGE. We are finding kind of a weird situation because we saw that there are apparently a backlog of projects that they are trying to get listed now by the end of November, December, before Christmas, and it's pretty packed. Seeing a little bit of this situation, we decided that we will be listed on January instead of now with a bunch of other projects fighting for visibility. We believe we are not in a rush, as I mentioned several times, and we think that it makes sense, or it makes more sense. Part of that logic also is that we sign up with a really big launchpad to give visibility to the project prior to the TGE, and that instead of listing the token in one exchange, we will be listing that in two global exchanges, not local exchanges, and even a third one, probably a local exchange. So we are, let's say, expanding, the launchment just to be sure that we cover a lot of ground with these 2 or 3 exchanges and the launchpad. That is a really cool launchpad that we will be announcing soon. So not final date, but it's approaching very, very close now. And I hope that we will be able to give you final dates pretty soon.
Okay. So now we are moving on to the next question. Okay, this time from Oscar. Oscar is also one of our ambassadors, and he says, "What utility will VTN have?"
So several utilities. The first one, obviously, if you are a developer, you can use VTN to use our APIs inside the platform. If you are an ambassador more on the social side, you are able to get yield from the platform through the staking. You will be also be able to receive tokens, airdrop tokens from other projects that will be launched through the Vottun community. One example could be Shuriken. So the game, if there is it's going to be a token. So part of the tokens from Shuriken, it will go to the Vottun community that support this initial project. And this is something that we believe that is a really nice model for the Vottun holders to get tokens from other projects that will be launched to the platform. So from that point of view, I think that there is a lot of rewards that it will come from having both VTN tokens inside the platform. So I guess that they will be able to see how many things will be useful for the VTN token. The last one, it's related with the DEX functionalities that we want to apply into the platform. So if you are a VTN holder, you have better fees, better staking pools, etc. So pretty a lot of things that are going more in the if you are a developer, more in the API usage, and if you are in the social side, more in the DeFi or getting additional digital assets thanks to the platform.
Yeah, all right. So let me check what else do we have. Yeah. So CryptoCatch, another community member, would like to know, will there be a staking, and for how long? Like 3 months, 6 months, or a year, or what's the model?
So yeah. No, so short answer, it will be a staking. Yes, the smart contract for staking is ready. We will be providing different options for staking. We take an approach that is, I think, the best for communities that are active. So instead of just providing, so there are 2 kinds of stakings. One is that you give for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and you provide like a fixed yield. So 1 month, I don't know, 20% yield, 6 months, 10% yield, or sorry, the other way around, like 10, 20, and 30, depending on how long you stake the tokens, or other approach in which you provide an amount of tokens, and those are divided between the people that are participating in the staking. What that benefits is that if you are one of the first, you are getting a lot of yield. As the pool is getting more and more people, the yield is going to accommodate. So if you are this kind of user that you believe in getting this kind of staking opportunities, I think that you are going to be very happy with how we are proposing the staking in Vottun. And I believe that is going to be a really interesting opportunity for our users to stake our tokens, because they are going to get a very nice yield on top of the value of their tokens.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have more questions this time. Let me see. Yeah. We have another question from Natalia that she says, "Is there a third pre-sale? Do we have a date?"
So the answer is yes. As I kind of like announced, so we are going to provide a couple of occasions or more opportunities for the community to buy the token. One will be with the launchpad that we will be using. I think that we are going to provide that opportunity with a very interesting conditions, similar to early investors. So very good to get tokens on that part. And also before the TGE, we'll provide a last opportunity for the community to buy the token prior or at the same price of the TGE, just as the last resource before they go to market. So for that one, we don't know, because we have several launchpads that they are interested on providing that kind of sale. We don't know if we'll do that internally or with launchpad or with both, but it will be these two opportunities, one with the big launchpad that we are going to do a couple of weeks prior to the TGE, and the last one 1 week or so before the TGE, let's say just at the price of the TGE, but obviously that it will be also a good opportunity for them to jump before the token go to market, in which, you know, sometimes you always regret to don't get early on a project.
Okay, so now we have some questions related to the ambassador program. Okay, so now it's time for Jasmine. Jasmine is one of our veteran ambassadors, you know, so she likes to know several things. The first question is, how do you envision the evolution of the ambassador program in the coming years?
Good question. As always from Jasmine, they are really good questions. No, I see that as a critical part of who we are. I think that a crypto project is nothing without a strong community, and as part of having a strong community, we need and we really value our ambassadors. So for next year's, what we would like to achieve is a more closer relationship with our ambassadors, so they are a real extension of our team, and we can obviously find ways for them to really excel on how they promote and how they live the Vottun project. So for me, it's going to be really important, the live events that we'll be probably hosting in towns all across the world, the hackathons that we can do. So there are multiple opportunities, I think, that for which the ambassadors will be or will get involved in the following years.
Okay, so the last question I have is also related to the ambassador program, also from Jasmine, and she says, does Vottun plan to expand the program to new markets or incorporate new responsibilities for ambassadors?
So the answer is yes. We will be doing more communication about the ambassador programs in the following weeks. Marta is now very involved also on that with you, Xavi. So I know that you are already planning some activities with them. Related with other markets, short answer, yes. The reason why we are choosing specific exchanges and specific launchpad is really to really expand the visibility of the project, so more people are aware of Vottun and get excited about what we are building. So you will see more and more our growth in new markets with new languages, with new people coming in. So absolutely, this is part of our roadmap.
Okay, so perfect, Luis. That's all. I don't know if you want to say something more, but we don't have more questions for now.
No, just to summarize. No, yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone because we are now at the final sprint to launch our token. It has been a long year with a lot of excitement on our community, on how we were building things. We are in the final weeks of accomplishing all that work. So I just wanted to thank all our community, all our ambassadors for being very supportive. We are working non-stop for this launch. So I hope that with the announcement that we will be giving in the following weeks, you will get excited as we are. And yeah, I think that we are looking at a very nice fine end of the year and beginning of 2025. So just to thank everyone, we'll be doing more and more AMAs during the following weeks. So I keep you posted. Stay tuned because we have a lot of announcements to make in the final weeks before our token go live.
Okay, so thank you very much, Luis, again for your time, and see you next time, guys.
Thank you, Xavi. Bye.